If you're listening to this is a peek behind the curtain. That is patreon.com/hypothepod. It will disturb you. It may surprise you. To learn what has been going on behind the Hypothetical Institute paywall for the last year.
What was that little song you were doing?
I don't know. Can't
News.
Yeah, I don't know. News.
That was a good way to intro the show.
Oh, yeah.
Are you recording?
I can't remember what I did. You were recording. Just cut it from earlier and stick it at the start.
I am recording.
All right, make sure you cut out all of that stuff at the top.
You leave it in. This is the whole point of the... This is behind the curtain.
Fuck's sake.
Do you not like the behind the curtain stuff?
Hey, folks, welcome to your news show for this week.
Such a soft intro to that, Cam. Hey, folks.
Oh, I got to put up with this crap every week.
Let's talk about the news, gentlemen.
What's been going on? Tell me all about Q, Robbo. I'm so excited.
But it just turns out that Q or these kind of things are like so close to the mainstream now that like everyone's kind of already across them, even though we were first.
Yeah, by a long shot.
Yeah, we were all about the Q.
Yeah. I was seeing like Q explainers last week. I was like, just where were you back in January?
Yeah, call the Hypothepodians.
Don't call me, though.
Yeah, cool.
Call one of those guys.
The Mueller stuff he brought up again, and he's showing how clever he was by saying, you know how he was talking about Mueller gonna shoot you down, I'm coming for you, you're a demon, politically. and so like he keeps saying, no, I said politically.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it. And
if you add the word politically to anything, then it's not a real death threat.
Yeah. He did it a few more times in recent videos. It's just like, he goes on his big rants and then just goes, politically.
Yeah.
You're literal demons! Politically.
Yeah.
Weird strategy.
It's like the Alex Jones version of no homo.
Yeah, it's exactly that. Yeah. But then when Jonesy bails up Jack Dorsey as Jack Dorsey's getting into his car, Laura Loomer's there like, why did you take away my verified tick?
Yeah, which happened like 2 years ago or something, right?
Why can't I be verified? It's like, come on.
And yeah, does she have a little cry?
She's pretty upset. But then Alex Jones gets into a yelling match with two old ladies and then just starts running around doing like a whole demon goblin bit. And so he's live streaming it. And so back in the studio, one of the InfoWars guys is like going back and forth. So talking about issues, thinking, oh, we'll go back to it. And he's like, Alex Jones is out there. He's just doing his best, getting our cause, and then whoever's doing it must do the little audio slider back up as Alex Jones is going, and you see it like it cuts to him and he's like, and he's doing like this kind of demon goblin thing around the street. The guy in the studio is like, there he is, doing us proud.
I saw a few more movies that MIF that are of interest to our audience.
Yeah, he's bragging.
Yeah.
Fucking Mr. fucking Culture over here.
All right. Oh, come on then, David Stratton.
Went to the...
I saw...
Did you applaud at the end of them? You bet he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I applauded at the end of some of them.
Who are you applauding? Just the screen?
Some of them, the filmmakers have been there.
Oh, now he's really bragging.
Jesus. I was rubbing shoulders with the filmmakers.
Oh. We all had a martini down the road later on.
So...
I don't know why I threw a martini.
On the road?
Down the road. You went down the road for a martini.
No, we would have a martini on the roof. That's where the hipsters go.
Bloody rooftop bar.
Old Robbo Robertson. Oh, let's go down an alleyway. No thanks, I'll be on the roof. Anyway.
Okay.
I saw something that is...
I'll join you at the sneaky alley bar.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Fucking Snooty McSnoot can go up on his rooftop terrace
Bloody-
having his martinis.
Oh, it's bloody winter time, but cold. Well, they're all snug in a rug.
Anyway.
Make it a flaming martini. I need to warm up.
Flat Earth Doco.
Yeah, we went to MIF and saw Behind the Curve.
Yes.
Which is a very good my opinion, documentary about flat earthers.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I don't want to spoil it. I enjoyed it for a good reason, but it's
What-
probably a spoiler. I'll tell you later on.
All right, I enjoyed it because
I haven't seen it. Don't tell me.
I won't.
I might watch it somewhere sometime.
it was really interesting. The guys, the people they followed seemed like quite nice people. One of them is in the theme song of
Oh, that's right.
a podcast.
Yeah. So the guy that says I have literally run out of tinfoil hat topics to
research.
That's the main guy.
Yeah, right.
In the doco.
That's he ran out of those, and then he found out about the flat Earth.
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
happened.
How do you come to flat Earth later?
Well, he always in this he said he always put it to the side.
Oh,
Did
okay.
you describe it like a poo sandwich? It's like an old poo sandwich that you don't want to eat,
Yeah, right.
and then you finally end up eating it.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't eat it.
You gag reflex would kick in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll make sense when you listen to the main episode.
But then if I eat enough poo sandwiches, I'll start going, whoa. Fucking the energy I'm getting from these poo sandwiches.
Poo donors. Again, this will make sense. When
But yeah, everyone in it was really nice. There was two sort of main characters.
Yep.
Who, God, the chemistry, just kiss, guys.
I got the sense that they had made out at least, and then they'd moved to
They
platonic.
had to have at least made out. But it's like, come on, guys, just and like they'd go visit each other in different states.
Yeah,
It's like
it was a whole thing.
Yeah, right.
the longing looks. I was really shipping these two.
Yeah, Beyond the Curve. Hopefully, it gets a general release.
Behind the Curve.
Beyond the Curve.
All right, Beyond the Curve. Hopefully, it gets a general release. It was. What I liked about it was that everyone in it was really interesting.
Yes.
There was a couple of obnoxious people, which is good. What we know from the Flat Earth movement, there are some obnoxious people. I think we might do at least a topic on one of them.
Yes. Yep. Flat Earth number 3.
But
Earth is still round. Oh, at the end of it, a couple of the group we were with were going for pancakes, and we made a little joke on the escalator about pancakes being the appropriate food to eat after Flat Earth.
Yep.
Guy on the escalator in front of us turned around, just had a big old chuckle. he was really happy to hear that.
What's the matter, you? Jet fuel don't melt steel beams. Shut up at your face.
that's what I was expecting you to turn around and talk to me.
Did you guys watch the Elon Musk interview with Joe Rogan?
I did not. I saw the memes and the footage.
Yeah.
I saw the footage of him smoking a joint like a cool kid at school trying to hang with the grubby kids. Just like, hey, yeah, smoking a joint.
Yeah, I guess when you're that rich, you don't need to smoke weed properly.
Right. You just... wait, are you saying that he didn't inhale?
He didn't inhale. He puts the smoke in his mouth and then he just puts it back out. It's like, hey Grimes, it's just get your man, as that one rapper said. Grimes, get your bloody man.
I guess so. If you're smoking Joe Rogan weed, I imagine Joe Rogan's got pretty good weed. And if you're someone that doesn't smoke much weed,
Yeah, well, he goes on to say that he never smokes weed.
Right.
So he's
Contradicting-
not a fucking seasoned blazer like you two fellas who know all the right technique.
Which does contradict what we know from the leaked Instagram DMs.
yeah, well, that was acid, not weed.
No, but Grimes said that she'd gotten him massively into weed.
Ah, right. Maybe edibles.
Or maybe all the time that he was massively into weed, he just wasn't getting high because he wasn't doing it right.
Yeah. So he's just been making sound decision after sound decision.
'Cause he did say later on he never really affects him when he smokes
Yeah,
it.
I can tell you why. I thought the weird thing that I took from that was Joe Rogan passes him this joint. He's like, "Yeah, it's got a tobacco in it." It's like, "Yeah, why is this weird? It's a ciggy for a mix, guys."
No, it's weird to anyone but Australians, I think.
Yeah,
The Australians love to put a little bit of spin in there.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to put spin in there? Fucking Aussies. So it's like smoking weed with Aussies.
just making your dollar go further, mate.
You gotta put a bit of cancer in with your fun.
Yeah. Oh, you're not confident enough. Crikey.
Yeah, so Jeff Jeff is the guy who runs the We Are Change Melbourne YouTube channel,
Yep.
which we don't think is affiliated at all with We Are Change, the wider group. Is that right?
No.
I don't think so.
So he was the guy that did the 420
Yeah,
gear.
he's a big weed campaigner.
Went to the Crystal convention and was confused by crystals.
So he went down to Ishka to check out their library of arcane knowledge.
He's always on that Channel 31 Injustice.
Yeah.
Have we checked out any of that? Has anyone checked that out
I
since
haven't, I
then?
haven't checked back in.
That's so hard to watch.
Yeah, I should check back in on that too. We'll do that for next week.
Okay.
But Jeff's channel is all. He's basically just fucking one of those cooked guys. He's PK. He's bloody what's his name with Conspiracy Granny. Just
Without-
like he
without
just
the
has
production value.
without the production value or the audience. So a couple of his recent videos have been interviews with people. One of them was a guy who claimed to have been implanted with a microchip, an RFID chip. Oh boy.
He was funny in that Jeff kept on trying to make him say it was the government,
Yeah.
and he refused to say that it was the government that had put a chip in him.
Yeah. Because of Gallipoli.
Yeah, because he said, "Look, I wouldn't say it's the government because I'm a patriot. That's how much he loves the government. Even if they put a chip in him,
Yeah.
he doesn't want to say it's the
He
government.
doesn't want to believe it's the government.
But he does say that he thinks about those boys at Gallipoli,
yeah.
and
If they knew.
if they'd known, like if it was the government and they'd known that, when they're in the bloody trenches about to go over the top, he thinks they would have just said, let's just stay in the trenches.
If we're fighting to get bloody RFID chips and this bloody cooked bloke in Melbourne,
Yeah.
we do not want to fight.
No, let's
We're
just
staying in the trench.
stay in the trenches, make a hasty retreat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And probably take a bullet from our CO for being cowards and not going over the bloody trench.
Yeah.
But he, so this guy thinks that the people controlling him are using some sort of sound wave technology to make him hallucinate,
Yeah.
see things. They harass him at night.
He keeps seeing crime scenes.
Yeah, so he'll see someone being shot right in front of him, or fresh graves right there, and
his friends of his bearing things.
dead bodies and stuff.
And his theory is that they're doing it so in 20 years they can get a cold case against him.
Yeah, he
Trying
says
for a crime.
he says of all these murders that he sees that they put in front of him, if just one of them is a real murder, down the track sometime they're probably going to come back and cold case him.
Yeah. And one of the ways that they'll get him is that they're going to have 20 years of erratic behaviour to point to, including an interview where he talked about witnessing all these
Multiple
All
murders.
these murders.
They'll be able to point to them and say, look, this guy's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's... Come on, guy. What are you doing? Like...
And he kept, like, Jeff at one point did ask a quite an important question, I thought, where he goes, now, have you been to your doctor and had any x-rays done to try and check this out or extract it? And he goes on to say, well, he went to his normal doctor, and when he went into his office, there was like an AFP letter on the table threatening to kick him out of the country. So when he asked him if he could, like, look into this microchip, he broke down crying and said, I can't help you.
I don't know if that happened.
I don't think,
I don't think it did
I don't
happen
think
at
it
all.
did.
Because then he goes, and if you knew that doctor, you'd know that was quite out of character for him.
Fucking Russians.
yeah.
Hey.
Look,
Are you guys anti-Russian yet? Because I'm really anti-Russian.
I don't know if I'm going to get on full board with your Russophobia here.
So?
Well, we do have some news, but and some of these Chris Hansen videos.
Oh, God.
Well, you started recording while I was just about to make a point.
Okay, make the point. So Chris Hansen, the To Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
A conspiracy in itself.
His new show is called Chris Hansen versus the Predators or something like that.
Yeah. Chris,
Surprisingly, no predators, but real life predators.
Well, To Catch a Predator taken off air because they went off script. Like the guy was like, "Oh, no, actually, I won't come around for pizza. You can come to my house." And they came to his house, and he shot himself. So they took the show off the air.
Yeah.
Christ.
But then at some point, True Crime
Crime Network?
was like, "Oh, let's do a YouTube show."
Which you've been binging on, it seems.
Yeah, every now and then between TikTok meme compilations. So I feel like I'm both down with what the kids are interested in,
What's the
and I'm down with what pedos are into.
I don't think I'm into TikTok memes. What
Yeah, I
is
don't
that?
know what that is.
It's like an app where you can do a little video, like a little Snapchat skit or something, and then someone can do a duet with you.
Okay.
And so there's a lot of memes happening.
Is that the one where kids, or is that some sort of
There's a lot of kids on there.
yeah, like lip syncing?
I think
What's the one? I read an article about kids lip syncing.
Yeah, there's heaps of
and
lip
it's
syncing.
real creepy.
There's heaps of lip syncing, but there's also
So you're into this?
there's also mockery of lip syncing.
Okay.
No, I'm not into it. It's just that I must have watched one. And
Yeah.
it's like, so you want this is the only thing you ever want to watch again, is it?
Yes. Okay. Cool. It's just that my recommendations are always varied.
Well, they are varied because the other thing that it recommends me is Chris Hansen videos.
Right.
Actually, something I did want to say about TikTok.
Fuck,
This
here
is
we
a
go.
real thing.
Yeah.
So I've been watching all these fucking cooked compilations.
Oh shit! It's cut out.
It hasn't. No, this is a real thing. There's like, I don't know how ironic it is. There's a real sort of slightly right-wing bent to some of them. There'll be like a bunch about like women staying in the kitchen or like getting rid of women's rights.
Yeah.
That'll just be seeded in with like these kids like dabbing,
Right.
doing Fortnite dances. It's really weird. It does make me wonder if something's going on.
Do you think they've realised they can now foment kids' anger at a younger age
Maybe.
rather than wait until they're gamers, get them when they're TikTokers?
Well, yeah, they are gamers. Kids these days game, Robbo. Anyway,
What, like video games?
yeah.
That'll rot their brains.
Anyway, if it comes out, if Slate does a big thing about the big right-wing TikTok conspiracy in a year, you'll heard it here first. You all ripped on me for my love of TikTok memes.
Yep.
Now you've had a chance to check them out. How bloody great are they?
TikTok memes?
Yeah.
No,
No.
it's still garbage. It's still a
Alright.
garbage thing.
It took me a fucking long time and getting that song stuck on my head over and over again to get that one meme. And the only reason I ended up getting it was because I watched a video where they fucking explained it to a bunch of people.
And you can watch things on the internet that are good.
Yeah.
You don't have to watch TikTok compilations, Cam.
All right, I never said they were good. Oh, actually, speaking of TikTok,
We weren't, but okay.
oh, well, we sort of just were. Backing up my theory that the alt-right are using TikTok to infiltrate the minds of today's children, I watched a TikTok compilation this week where just in the middle of it,
Just a compilation or?
Robbo, how about you just
All right,
hush,
come
hush
on.
up for a
You're so
second?
sensitive about your TikTok watching, isn't he?
Yeah, okay. I probably watched like 15 TikTok compilations this week. I've got more TikTok observations, but they're obviously not welcome here.
Do it.
Yeah, go on.
No, let's move on.
What do you got?
It will just be a list of my favourite TikToks from the week.
Okay.
Robbo, give you blood. Does he have that much blood to give?
Fucking coursing through my veins, buddy. I'm pumping blood 24/7.
I'm just going to stick the needles.
Why do you think I've got no blood?
Yeah, I don't know where this is coming from.
Oh, bloodless Robbo.
Heard something
When I
there.
was 5, I went to like kinder as a clown, and I thought that clowns wore socks on their hands and like had half a beard painted on.
Right.
And I was very insistent that I'd be painted up like this. But meanwhile, old Robbo here was like, oh, I'm going as Rob Hurst.
What sort of idiot were you?
Drive me to the disco, please. It's Rob Hurst here.
I went to a school disco as a punk.
Wait.
As a punk.
All right. What was your punk outfit? Do you remember?
I did my hair up in a yellow mohawk.
Cool.
Had a denim jacket. that I
Yellow,
put-
the punkest colour.
that I put. Had a denim jacket that I put all pins, safety
Yeah.
pins together in chains across the back.
Good.
I think that was it.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's about.
Very punk.
Yeah. Give us an oi.
Nah.
All right. Cam, you want to give us an oi?
No, thank you.
All right. Oi.
Eh? Eh? No, oi.
Eh?
Oi.
That's not how they oi though.
That's how I oi.
I mean, that's not how we oi.
Cam, I think you'll find in punk rock you don't have to conform to how everyone else ois.
Was there a point to this Rob Hurst thing?
No, we just went Midnight Oil.
Midnight Oil.
And I just wanted to mention how cool I was as a 5-year-old and how lame you were as a 5-year-old came out and you owned yourself. It was great.
The Westall UFO.
Yeah, so this guy's come forward and said he's the kid that ran into the classroom and said, Mr. Greenwood.
It's a UFO.
Yeah. And then...
Everyone ignored him.
Yeah. So he's come forward all the time later and given his experience, not only with the Westall UFO, but multiple UFO abductions after that.
Well, you see one, and then they keep coming for you.
Yeah. and like his whole story sounds very fanciful. Like he,
Well, does it? Because we know that there was a UFO at Westall.
so everything, every detail is just seems like out of a UFO movie. Like he was standing right in front of them when they landed, and they hovered out, and they were just the most stereotypical UFO aliens you could find. And they spoke to him via his mind, and then they left, and all the grass was burnt, and they left, whatever. It wasn't burnt, but it was crumbly underneath. And,
Right.
But then, like a couple of days later, he was playing with his friends in the street, and a black car pulled up, and some blokes got out of their military uniform. All the kids gathered round. Oh, black car. It's the 60s. What are we doing? And then went to talk to his dad, and then his dad gave him a stern talking to. Don't ever mention this to anyone.
Yeah.
Weird that he's come out about it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gone against his word, forsaken his father.
I like the dad's like, don't mention this to anyone. Obviously, he's thinking, if you keep fucking crapping on about the aliens, people are going to think that you're crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, what if we'd done something about these undiagnosed mental health issues at the beginning?
So then later occurrences where he comes across aliens and they abduct him, and he just occasionally mentions. First off, he gives one abduction in detail. They put a thing up his nose, and he wakes up, and he's still got a bloody nose.
Oh, could be worse.
Yeah. And then he just sort of says, it just keeps on happening. And for a while there, they were using my friends and my family's faces to trick me, but I could see they were like really cartoon looking. So I said, you can't trick me with those faces. And then, so they just stopped doing that. And then they kept on following him around for the rest of his life. So there was a period there where they were getting into houses, every house he lived in, with an automatic garage door opener. They'd get in,
Yeah.
and they'd get into the manhole upstairs, up in the attic.
What are these? Who are these fucking basic bitch aliens? They're like, let's clone the garage door open up. Otherwise, we've got no other way of getting in.
Yeah. We've flown across space and time. Roller door? No. Can't handle it. Automatic door? Yes.
Yes.
It's because they've got those long spindly fingers. They can't get under the bit to lift it up.
They can get under, but they don't have the
They don't have the
force.
strength. Yeah.
But
Good roller door gear.
some evidence...
That how it is with roller doors. Satan seeks to steal your identity in all kinds of ways. He uses many labels: rejected, homosexual, unlovable, lesbian. Maybe he's whispered transgender in your ear. Don't listen to him.
If Satan... Okay, hypothetically speaking, if Satan appeared and whispered transgender in my ear, I'd be a little bit curious to see what he's up to.
Yeah.
I'd listen to him. I'd hear him out.
Yeah. Would
And
you
then
go, ooh, Satan sounds quite progressive?
Yeah.
What have you got to say, mate?
Well, there is an election in Victoria this weekend.
Oh, yeah. You guys going to get a snag?
No.
Probably not.
Sneaky snag?
Oh.
Queue up and get your snag?
Get a democracy sausage.
Oh.
I think I'm just going to sneak into the early voting centre in Footscray and vote tomorrow or something.
I'm pro sausages. I'm anti making a crazy big deal out of sausages lately.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, just fucking go get a sausage and don't make it a thing.
Democracy sausage, you mean?
Yeah. Just go eat a sausage and enjoy it. Don't make it fit some sort of lower class identity that you want to build for yourself around. Oh, I'm just a voter, love the sausage.
Aussie battlers,
I'm
mate.
just a battler. Oh, yeah, sausages. Oh,
What are New Zealand battlers
Can't
called?
believe Bunnings are putting them on the bottom.
What?
The onion saga.
Yeah, right. Is it they have to put it on the bottom so they don't fall off the top?
Yeah.
And people slip on them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Salty's like, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
No. People are outraged.
What's wrong with putting it on the bottom?
I don't know. People get this weird sense of identity.
It's
around
not the way
sausages.
we've done it.
Bloody PC gone mad. The world has gone to shit.
Jesus. Tell you what, though, I really fucking want a sausage now.
This is the guy that went to jail over the Stratfor leak,
Yeah, okay, yep.
the WikiLeaks thing.
What's the strap for? Playing sick licks on!
I think Aliens are more marketable in 2018 as well.
Yeah.
Ghosts, a little bit passe.
So I think there's a trailer and then there's this video.
You don't
they
agree?
dropped.
That's right. Just like Robbo, old marketing man Robbo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if I'm writing a story,
Dropping that knowledge like he's got some sort of authority.
They were-
I think that's a fair assessment of ghosts.
2018, ghosts are out.
yeah.
Ghosts are out. I don't think you're getting any play with ghost gear.
just had
We're not getting the numbers we thought we'd get on this ghost road show.
Yeah.
How can we pivot into an alien one?
There
Yeah.
was so much certainty. I just thought it was funny. That's why I did a little facial expression. I didn't expect to be called out on it.
Yeah.
Orange Man bad.
Well, that's what they're saying is like that's how we, the left, are reacting to Donald Trump. That's all we can say is Orange Man bad.
right.
For a start, he's fucking orange as shit. But then you look at like, for all the times that yeah, sure, it's kind of a bit of a cliche.
Yeah.
Like, have a look at him though. He's
he's
a
pretty
weird looking
fucking
orange
orange.
fucking dude,
Yeah.
and his eyes look like mouths. Like, look at his eyes when somebody's talking, and they could be like two tiny mouths on his head. Real weird looking.
You've also really helpfully just written here the Russians.
Yeah, the bloody Russians. They're up to stuff again.
It's the classic.
I think we should
Robbo
just say the
note.
Russians every time.
The Russians.
Two of these people had cars registered to the same address. And they're like, oh, I wonder who else has cars registered to this address. They're probably also intelligence spies.
Yeah.
So 300 people they found.
Living at this house.
So now the list of a list of 300 Russian spies is just now public information.
All right. Now, do you remember my sitcom idea for the Russians who had to run the fake radio station to convince the British nuclear submarine
Yes.
that London hadn't been blown up?
Yeah.
All right, here's my second Russian intelligence sitcom idea. That fucking crazy house. You got 300 people living on top of each other.
What an ensemble cast that would be.
Oh my God.
You got to commit to singing bits, Robbo. You should have learned that from me and Cam by now.
Yeah, I would have, if I had committed,
I saw my baby
I would have forgotten the words.
trying hard as babe could try. What could I do? My baby's love had gone and left my baby blue. Nobody knew what kind of magic spell to use.
Slide and snails and puppy dog tails.
Thunder and lightning. Yeah.
So Trump tweeted, and geez Louise, he does a lot of tweets.
It's your realization on Donald Trump.
He loves
Donald
it.
Trump does a lot of tweets.
Does.
You guys know this?
So that's all the news that's fit to print.
Thanks, everyone.
Don't print any of this news.
No.
Yeah, please don't.
This is why it's on this cooked podcast and not on the newspaper.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Get woke.
I saw my baby trying hard as babe could try. What could I do?
Get woke.
My baby's love had gone. And left my baby blue.
Get woke.
Nobody knew what kind of magic spell to use.
Snails, puppy dog tails.
Thunder and lightning. Yeah.
Get woke.